We're going to answer this past exam question. It's VCAA 2018, paper 1, question 2. The matrix product of this and this is equal to which of these? Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, this is really easy. I can just come over to my CAS and type it in. Okay, so let's do that. We're going to come over here. We've got this. We've got a 1 by 3 because it's 1 row, 3 columns, and it's 4, 2, 0. And then we're going to multiply it by, come over here, this is a 3 by 1, so this is a 1 here, and it's 4, 12, 8. So you can see the answer is 40. So which of these can we immediately eliminate? Well, it can't be A, because this is 144. It also can't be B. We know it can't be B because the order is wrong, right? Because if this is a 1 by 3 matrix, and this is a 3 by 1 matrix, we know that our order of the product has to be a 1 by 1, so we can also get rid of that. But then how do we figure out if it's either of these? Because all of these will give me a 1 by 1 matrix, because as you can see here, we're going this times this, and then just timesing it by a whole number, and all of them are doing the same thing. Now, it's going to take us a long time to type all of these onto our CAS, isn't it? So that means it's actually quicker to do this question without your CAS. If you wanted to check, one of them, that's fine. But it's actually a lot quicker if you can just understand how matrix multiplication works and then do it. And you know how matrix multiplication works. So let's come over here and give it a go. So we've got a 4 out the front, and then we're going to times it by. Now remember, once we perform our matrix multiplication, we're just going to 1 by 1. So this is going to end up being 1 times 1 is 1, plus 2 times 12 is 24. And then 0 times 8 is just 0, so that just goes away. So that means we're going to end up with 4 times 25, which is going to end up being 100. Now, that isn't equal to 40, which we said is what it should be equal to. We come to the next one. We've got 2 times, and again, this is going to be 2 times 2 is 4. 1 times 6 is 6. And then 0 times 4 is nothing. This means we're going to get 2 times 10, which is equal to 20, which isn't equal to 40, which is what we're after. We then come to the next one. Notice that this is the same as this, and this is the same as that. So that means we're going to get the same thing. This is going to be 10 here, but now we're timesing it by 4, and would you know, that's 40. So that means E is our answer. So it's very, very important that you understand how matrix multiplication works. The VCAA questions are trying to show you that they want you to understand how matrix multiplication works and not just rely on your calculator to do it. Okay, now, before we move on, if you're really, really switched on, there's another way you could answer this question. So looking at this, do you notice that you can take out a common factor here? You can take out a common factor of 2. So now that means we're dividing everything here by 2. This will be 2, 1, 0. And you can also take out a common factor here. You can take out a common factor of 2 as well. So take 2 out here. You're going to be ending up with 2, 6, and 4. And then you can multiply these 2 factors here. They become 4. And now you end up with this, 2, 1, 0. Sorry, let me try that again. 2, 1, 0 multiplied by 2, 6, 4. And you see how this is the same as our answer down here. So they've just taken out a common factor of both of them and then multiplied them together. So yeah, that's another way you could think about it. Moral of the story, you need to know how to do matrix multiplication. Don't worry too much about this way. If that kind of freaked you out, you just need to know this.